Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces August 13, 2023. As our sweet moon dances in the heavens today, take a chill pill and decide to rest. This pattern is known as the void of course period and is a time for us to recharge our batteries. During these periods, it is not advised to make major plans in our lives, but we can maintain the status quo and go about our normal routines. However, if we are initiating something like asking someone to marry us or meeting for a first date, the energy of this endeavor will be diffused and ultimately dissolve. Use times like now to reflect and go with the flow. Expect to have a slow start to your workday. Usually, you are up and at 'em since your fiery energy will be your boost to seize the day. However, you may find that this morning is rather slow since the moon will be void of course. A lullunation could be hard to move past, so you may have some trouble getting out of bed or even starting your tasks at work. By the afternoon, you could feel differently when the moon enters its domicile. Use the domicile lunation to tidy up your workspace to feel more productive. While a friendly aspect between Mercury on the job and Jupiter on the income front is separating, as they will come together twice more before the end of next month, this was just round one. With another friendly aspect between Mars on the job and Uranus on the income front forming next week, you are just starting to get a sense of the transformation taking place on the income and job fronts and how this is something that will continue to evolve for not just weeks but months. Make the most of the current aspect by staying open to your friends. There is still the problem of communication, however, so don't forget to think before you speak. Communication is key during this transit, so it's important to know how you feel about a given matter before you choose to speak out about it. Take some time to yourself and meditate, however that works for you. A virtual yoga class is always good for body and mind. This will definitely be an important day in terms of your relationships. Others will have a lot of influence over you today, and you will be dependent on someone or a situation. But don't let this frighten you, because you can take advantage of this to advance your projects with other people, to collaborate with your partners more closely and exchange points of view and ideas. This hold on you by others is in no way detrimental to your personal happiness, so don't worry. The last thing that the moon will do before leaving your communication sector today is form a friendly aspect to the South Node, for the first time since its return to your relationship sector. After crossing the lunar nodes earlier in the week, but from the perspective of your own needs, this is not only a chance for a deeper look into your relationship needs but to give this a voice. In the early weeks of a new 18-month policing of your personal and relationship needs, layer upon layer as the moon cycles through the heavens, this is giving you a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. A day before he is due to align with Venus in your romantic sector, the Sun moves into a friendly aspect to Chiron in Aries. This is something that Venus will also do in a few days as well, and with the planets of love and healing both in retrograde motion, this is an opportunity for healing and to lay any old ghosts to rest. Both were always due to form this aspect, and it happens just as the Sun and Venus are due to align doubles the impact. Our eyes in the sky. While the current friendly connection between Mercury in the jobs sector and Jupiter in the income sector is fading, it's important to note that this is just the opening act. These two planets are set to align twice more before the end of the following month, indicating that this positive interaction was merely the first round. Moreover, another harmonious link is on the horizon, featuring Mars in the jobs sector and Uranus in the income sector next week. This impending conjunction provides a glimpse of the ongoing transformation in the realms of income and job prospects, with these shifts extending not just over weeks but months to come. As the weekend approaches, you'll have an opportunity to pause and process the insights gained from the recent favorable alignment between Mercury and Jupiter. This reflective period serves as a breather, allowing you to assimilate the messages before yet another interaction next week. This time, it's Mars and Uranus teaming up, infusing an element of surprise into the equation. Nevertheless, your previous experience has primed you for adapting to unforeseen circumstances. When confronted with misunderstandings or differing viewpoints, adopt a patient approach by engaging in thorough discussions with the involved parties. Be receptive to their perspectives, even if they differ from yours. Simultaneously, express your stance clearly, thus preventing potential mix-ups from escalating into convoluted conflicts. Ensuring clarity in communication simplifies what could otherwise turn into a convoluted and drawn-out ordeal. The Moon's position in Gemini today forms a challenging square aspect with Neptune retrograde. This cosmic alignment creates an atmosphere of heightened intensity, where conflicting forces tug us in various directions. Although your desire is to make progress in your life's journey, you might find yourself needing to retrace a couple of steps. This period could potentially dent egos, so it's wise to withhold any sense of triumph until situations are definitively resolved. Emotions surge strongly within you, likely fueling an excess of arguments and discussions. Maintaining a composed demeanor is crucial. Allow your feelings to flow naturally and refrain from expressing negativity in confrontational manners. Your self-assuredness and sociable nature position you to acquire extensive knowledge and tackle lingering issues, effectively comparing your mental prowess to that of your peers. To foster smoother interactions, ensure everyone involved comprehends the rules of engagement, preventing unnecessary conflicts. Should disputes persist, your honest and confident approach will prove instrumental in achieving resolution. Emotionally, the intensity of your feelings can be draining. It's advisable to regain your equilibrium through moments of introspection and relaxation. In your social sphere, some turbulence might be anticipated. You might sense discord with friends and family, possibly even engaging in disputes. A thoughtful self-assessment could reveal if you're placing undue demands on your loved ones. Consider scaling back your expectations and prioritize dialogue to resolve issues instead of pursuing unilateral paths. In summary, the Moon's placement in Gemini forms a challenging aspect with Neptune retrograde, infusing the day with intensity. Amidst this intensity, strive for balance as opposing forces vie for your attention. Exercise caution against prematurely celebrating victories, given potential setbacks. Handle emotions with grace, allowing them to run their course, and harness your confidence to navigate discussions. Embrace self-reflection to counter emotional exhaustion. While social turbulence might be encountered, opt for communication over contention, understanding that compromise fosters healthier relationships. By navigating this challenging period thoughtfully, you can emerge with greater clarity and harmony.